How valuable is an internship? Our entrepreneur this week did an internship at Ginadine Corporate Communications. Today, she owns her own media monitoring firm, Globetrack. This is her story.
Many people underestimate the importance of internship, but in reality, this could be one's ticket to full-time employment. After graduation, 29-year-old Esther Kagiri earned an internship at PR firm Ginadine Corporate Communications, and this opened up doors to more opportunities.
The importance of internship for me was that I got to, one, learn what the business was all about during that period, and secondly, I got to grow up. And I mean grow up in the sense of being in a working situation where you're responsible for someone else's brand, or you're responsible for someone else's the information that goes out to the public.
After almost 2 years of internship, Esther felt she was ready to fly on her own, and with her family background of entrepreneurship, she had an added advantage. Esther decided to venture into a field that not many people had managed to infiltrate, and opened Globetrack International, a media monitoring firm.
When I looked around in the market and looked around what the world was doing or what was being done at a global level, then I realized there's something that we could give this market, which is an automated platforms that are very, very automated. And so when I sat and thought about it, looked at what the other countries were doing, I thought, wow, this is something that we could actually bring back home and work with it.
While she thought she was ready for self-employment, nothing had prepared her for the challenge that lay ahead.
Trying to get an investor was the biggest challenge I think I have faced in my whole life, because I possibly initially assumed that because I was very passionate about it and it is something that I was sure in my heart was going to work, I thought that, you know what, everybody that I meet along the corridors will believe and will understand what I'm saying. But as I went on meeting different people, and people kept questioning, and I kept wondering, wow, am I actually saying the right thing, or is it just me, or what is going on? But it was a very daunting task to find one.
She started off with 2 employees, and Esther has managed to expand and now has 22 people working for her. Financially, Esther is wary of revealing her annual turnover.
Globetrack has been able to sustain itself and break even from at least to be able to have our running cost and be able to pay our staff. In possibly 5 years, we want at least to have presence in the East African market, and then see how we can penetrate into Africa and beyond that.
Aside from persistence and patience, Esther has a word of advice to anyone wanting to venture into self-employment.
You've got to be patient. You've got to appreciate the small things that are happening to you every single day. From the day you're one employee and to the day you hire a second employee, it's important to keep reminding yourself that is a sign of growth. Because if you are not growing, then you'd not need a second person. And persistence is that it doesn't come easy.